all right. So you see it, you need it, we have it. Branded Blader Buster deck. Deck is really fun. I wouldn't say it's extremely consistent. I would say it's like 70-30. But man, is this deck fun. You can lug people out of playing. You can lug people out of their extra deck. It's just a lot of things you can do. And no, I don't mean the stupid new convulsion, whatever that, branded deck card is. That's not what we mean. We have about 3 or 4 clips with you guys today. We're going to go over those, and then at the end of the video we will go over the deck list. If you guys are enjoying the content, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. With that being said, let's get into the video. So for this, the season actually just started, and we went from plat 5 to plat 4 last night with this deck. It's actually really fun, really good. This specific replay I'm showing you guys just to show you guys that you can lock people out of playing the game with the deck. So that is the whole point of the Buster Blader deck. But playing it, what do you call it? Playing it pure, you will brick. I do not recommend playing this deck pure. We did play it pure, and it was horrible, bro. Like, you will brick, you will get bodied. There's no helping it playing this deck pure, legit. Unless you get a godly hand, and even so, you might get impermed, you might get veilered, you might get whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? There's so many traps, so many counters in the game now. So, and now we have the most busted deck in the game. I can't play Despia, bro. I can't play pure Despia the way the tryhards play. I just can't do it. So talking too much. Here we are having the replay. So basically we are going, this is it right here. This is all you need. You have your Buster Dragon, which turns everything on the field into dragon monsters. And if you know about Buster Blader does not care about any dragon monster on the field. They cannot, he gains 1,000 attack for each dragon monster on the opponent's control, or it's in the graveyard. Change all dragon monsters your opponent controls in defense position. Also, dragon monsters in your opponent possession cannot activate their card effects. If this card attacks a different position, it also inflicts piercing damage. So, we have the luck. They can't do anything, and they just quit. So again, this is just a quick clip to show you guys that you can lock people out of playing the game. Let's get into the next clip. Alright. So here, we went up against a 60-card Grass Eldlitch deck. Yeah, this, let me see. Yeah, 60-card Eldritch deck. And they start off with the grass is greener. Luckily, we have the Ash Blossom, because that is not something I wanted to deal with when I was playing last night at 4 in the morning. That is not what I wanted to see. But anyways, they set down 3 and pass. We actually have somewhat of a decent hand. Anytime you start out with these 3 cards in your hand, you're doing pretty well. It's not a brick, because technically this deck is supposed to go first. You mainly want to go first every time. So we go in for the damage with a Link Kariba. We set down 4 and we pass. Right now this card is kind of useless, but it's okay. We activate our Prolonged Destruction Swordman. So we send the trap and a Buster Blader to the deck. We activate our DNA Surgery, which turns everything on the field into dragons. We get our Fallen of Albus. We summon the Fallen of Albus. We use the Branded Banishment to bring out the Tragedy, and then that lets us fuse into our Mirror Jade. We go in for the damage, and we hand the turn back to our opponent. So here we get Lava Golem, of course. We activate the effect of Mirror Jade. They only set down 1 and pass, which makes sense. If you guys hear that is an airplane, I apologize. So we burn for 1,000. We activate the effect of our Tragedy, which lets us bring back our Branded Punishment. But Of course. Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. Negate all dark effects activated on the field and in graveyard. Sad times. So, we do activate our Branded Fusion. We go into our Albion Branded Dragon. And we're just going for battle, man. Let me slap you up a little bit, sir. So here they use their Haquero. We activate our Destruction Sword of Memories. And our Destruction Swordman. That just protects them. This card just protects them. This one allows us to fusion summon into our Buster Blader. So, you know, we destroy the Haquero, and we can't attack directly with our Buster Blader. That's one of the downsides to him. He inflicts piercing, he gets a bunch of damage, but cannot attack directly. And we get Lava Golem again. Of course, they activate Haquero, setting down a Sanguine, which we don't care. We burn for the 1000, and we just go in for the attack. They activate the Sanguine, activate Skill Drain. What a freaking noob. Scrub. Scrub. So they bring out the Eldlitch, which we pop with their own Lava Golem that they gave us. And then we just go in for the kill with our Albion Branded Dragon. I'm actually really happy we won that. Are you serious? Kill Drain, Black, Dark, Prisoning, whatever. So many floodgates, bro. Get that out of here. Take this L. Let's get into the next clip. Alright, so here we went up against a weird deck. I don't know what to call this deck. But we went up against it. So here we are going second. They activate their Lord of Heaven in Prison and set down one card. So here we have a decent start. We activate our Buster Whelp to get our Buster Blader to the hand. We're going to Link Summon her into the Link Karibo. We're going to set down and pass. The main reason why I did this, I didn't activate Branded Fusion or anything else, is because I thought this was evenly matched. You know, I never seen anybody just, you know, play Lord of Heavenly Prison, set one and just pass. So, you know, then they activate the Tenji Spirit Vashuda. We activate our DNA Surgery. Then we activate our Trap Trick. So here we do get our Destruction Sword Memories to the field. They bring the Vashuda out. We get another Trap Trick from the Maxi, of course. So we got the Destruction Sword. We send down our Buster Blader to the graveyard. They Maxi. Congratulations, we don't care. So we bring out our Buster Blader, which gains 500 attack per each dragon monster on the field. We activate our trap here, which lets us fusion summon into our Buster Blader by using a dragon monster and a Buster Blader monster to go into Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer. And here, none of these cards can activate their effects because now they're dragons due to the effect of our trap. They go into the Solomon Almirage. I can't speak English, I'm sorry. So they set 2 and they pass. So here we do activate our Branded Fusion now, sending the Lubitum and Albus to the graveyard. We activate our Lubellion, sending our Trap Trick as material or tribute, whatever. We fusion summon into Mirror Jade. We go into battle, get rid of the Almirage. We do piercing damage on the Vashuda. We activate the Mirror Jade to banish the Lord of Heavenly Prison. We try to go in with our Blade Buster, but they summon the Battle Fader, which means our turn is over. So we use Albion, the branded dragon, to set down our branded punishment. They activate this card, which lets them draw 2 cards and then skip their draw phase next turn. So here we use Brandon Red, bringing the Illubitum back to the hand. Regular Despia stuff. We're going into Guardian Chimera. We can only pop 1 card. And we're bringing back the Mirror Jade. We pop the back row and they surrender. It was over anyways. If they would have summoned anything, if they would have tried anything, unless they had a kaiju, I don't think they could have done anything here. Alright, let's get into the next one. We are going up against, I don't know if you would call this a dragon deck or a, I don't know what you would call this deck. But again, we are going second. You always want to go first with this deck, honestly. But I guess we do alright going second as well. Depending on the hand that you get, of course. So, you know, they go into the... I don't know what to call this deck. Letters? Letter deck? Alright, so, it's clearly a Utopia number deck. So they go into the 99 Utopia Dragon Star. They summon out the number 89 Diabolus, the Mind Hacker. They activate its effect, getting rid of one of our Mirror Jades in our extra deck, and one of our cards from the regular deck, which was Called by the Grave. I don't know if that's random or actually, let me see. Once per turn, detachment material, look up an extra deck, binding one monster, and face down at the end of the battle. If this card is destroyed by the blah blah blah. Doesn't say anything about it being random or picking it, so I don't know. Because if you just randomly took my Mirror Jade, that's crazy. So here they activate the effect of Utopia Uproar again, and they bring out number 38 Hopebringer. Get material on it, and they end their turn. We bring our Fallen of Albus out, getting rid of our Buster Blader. They activate the Phantom Knight's rank up, and this lets them go into DDD Duel Quan King Kali Yoga, which basically for any deck, this card is ridiculous. But anyways, we summon into our Alba Lenatus the Abyss Dragon. He destroys our Bat Row completely. We activate our Destruction. We activate our Destruction Sword of Memories to fusion summon into our Buster Blader. And we end our turn. They go into battle. We activate the effect of our DNA Surgery. Of course, he just destroys it with the Cayuga. And then they destroy our Alba Lenatus. We activate its effect in the graveyard, which lets us get our branded fusion. We get a Call by the Grave. We activate our branded fusion. Send in the Libitum and an Albaz to the graveyard. We get our Lubellion. We activate the effect of Lubellion, send our Call by the Grave to the graveyard. And I don't know why, I've seen this happen many times. I don't understand why people do this. Why do you Call by the Grave the Fallen of Albus? It doesn't matter whether it's in the graveyard or banished, brother. Stop doing that. So, you know, we fuse them into our Mirror Jade. Of course. And here I kind of goofed. I banished this card. I should have banished this card, and you guys will see why. So, you know, we banished. I didn't read. This guy makes you lose attack, so we lost our Buster Blader. If I would have banished him and attacked with our Buster Blader, the Kali Yuga, and then attacked here, we would have been even in a better position now. So they summon the Gaga Coat We bring the Alubitum to our hand. And this game right here is the reason why I was playing 2 Fallen of Albas, but I bumped it up to 3 because the reason why we can't do anything here is because I don't have another Fallen of Albas. So they destroy our Mirror Jade, and we activate its effect, which destroys his monster. We get our branded fusion, and they scoop. We basically took over their whole extra deck, bro. They used most of their extra deck. They used most of their spells, their counters. I'm guessing this deck is like a quick deck. You're supposed to win quick with it. But we grinded it out and we got the W. That is the last clip of the day. Let's get into the deck list. Alright guys, here we are. This is the deck list. We run 3 Buster Whelp of the Destruction Swordman, 1 Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. We run 2 Despia Tragedies, 2 Maxis, 2 Ash Blossoms. We run 3 Fallen of Albas. You're going to need it because Fallen of Albas is a dragon monster, and you need to banish a dragon monster and a Buster Blader. Sometimes this is the only dragon you have in the graveyard to banish. So I suggest you play this at 3 if you're planning on playing the deck. We run 3 Alibur Jester of Despia. We run 1 Buster Blader. We run 2 Buster Blader, the Destruction Swordman. We run 1 Alubitum of Despia. 3 Branded Fusions. 1 Destruction Swordman Fusion. 2 Call by the Graves. 1 Crossout Designator. 2 Branded Openings. 2 Branded in Red. 3 Destruction Sword Memories. This is one of your, basically the best trap that you have. Besides this one, we play 3 Prologue of Destruction Swordman. We play 3 Trap Tricks, of course. 1 Branded Banishment. 3 DNA Surgeries, mostly because if this card gets stopped and you can't get your Synchro Dragon out, then this helps you activate the effect of your Buster Blader regardless of whether you have the Synchro Dragon out, which is why it has pretty good synergy. For our Death Extra deck, we run 2 Buster Blader the Dragon Destroyer, 2 Albion the Branded Dragons, 2 Mirror Jade the Ice Dragon, 2 Lubellions, 1 Alba Lenatus the Abyss Dragon, 1 Guardian Chimera, 2 Buster Dragons, 1 Link Karibo, 1 Protective Whelp of Destruction Swordman. You can link into this and send any one of your Swordman cards to the graveyard. But mostly, you probably send this trap. Or depending, you might just send a Buster Blader into it. And then we play Predator Plant Verte Anaconda, which sometimes, depending on what we have in the graveyard and stuff like that, we actually can use it to fusion summon to the Buster Blader. Something else that you can do is, if you're going first, you set down this trap, and then you keep, if you have it in your hand, of course, you keep the Fallen of Albas. If they don't get rid of this trap by next turn, you can legitimately just set down your Fallen of Albas and use all of your opponent's monsters as materials to fusion summon into this guy. Again, that is the end of the video, guys. That is the deck list. If you guys are enjoying the content, please leave a like, share, comment, or subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys next time. Oh, also, before I forget, we might make a Buster Blader Dragon Maid or Buster Blader Blue Eyes deck. So maybe stay tuned for that. I'm not 100% on it. But again, guys, that is the end of the video. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.